So when you get to the training schedule, which you go to the My NBA Era's main menu again, you go to training again, and just below player mentorship, you'll see training schedule. Here, it's going to break down all the workouts you can do on game days and off days. Now, there's a morning, afternoon, and evening session, so you can schedule 3 sessions per day, and most of these sessions have a low, medium, or high intensity aspect to them. Now, the higher the intensity you do,
the Pelicans know their fans will be fired up for tonight's action. And as they came into the building, the players were plenty fired up themselves. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Siakam is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for the Pelicans, Butler out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Conley, and it's Valanciunas in at the center, filling out the middle. When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity, as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
Siakam finds Caruso. Brunson against Conley. The 11-footer off the left rim and out. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. And that one good.
The kind of hustle you get from Brunson, just getting out ahead of the fast break.
Out to the right wing. Fires the three. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Siakam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
That free throw, no good.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Good on the second free throw. And here is Conley trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Dallas. To the wing right side, Stewart. Off target from outside. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Last time they met was in Denver.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Conley with it. Brunson picks him up. From 10 feet out, that one goes in.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Stolen by Conley. To the inside, Valanciunas. And that one is off. Good D by Siakam. Out to the wing. Here's Caruso. Good on the triple.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Conley kicks to Beal. Three-pointer, Butler. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Beal. He's coming off a 16-point game against Dallas. Stewart against Siakam. Pass to Brunson. Lets it go from 11. Good work defensively by Conley.
you know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. When we talk about Bradley Beal, still a phenomenal player, but someone who's getting older.
Yeah, no doubt Bradley Beal, Greg, is a veteran in this league now and a guy that wants to compete for titles. So along with staying healthy, Bradley Beal is looking for something bigger.
Free throw good. Beal. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Shots good by Siakam.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now here's Conley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Caruso, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New Orleans?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And so Caruso nails both of them. And for the last several years, Brent, the Nuggets have been a top passing team in the NBA.
Such a huge part of their success. They're an unselfish team. It's so hard to defend guys who are not only willing to move, but willing to give up the ball to guys on the move, and that's what they do. Such a cohesive unit here for the Denver Nuggets.
And here's Brunson outside. Pelicans with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the free throw, no good.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Now, Anunoby, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
Conley, the pass to Beal. Back to Conley. Here's Stewart. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Caruso. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Butler from outside. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter. That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Beal dishes to Butler. Conley kicks to Stewart. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Beal. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked. And here's the break. Anunoby, good.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Martin comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Edmund Sumner's checked in for Beal. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Mike Conley. The Nuggets trail by 8. Now Alvarado. His last outing, he had 8 points.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's McConnell, and it's sent back by Drummond.
And how about the swat? Great timing as Drummond uses his height, gets up there and throws that one away.
And Simmons kicks to Butler. Pass to Sumner. Just 4 to shoot. From the corner.
Well, Winslow is so good when he's healthy. He can be a matchup problem offensively, but then can guard 1 through 4.
Anunoby against Simmons. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They're leading by 8.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
McConnell kicks to Butler. Pass to Sumner. Shoots over Anunoby, and it's off the back rim. No good. The Nuggets trail by 8. And it's Alvarado missing.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here is Hayward after Ben Simmons' bucket. And Butler gets it to go. And now it's a 12-point Pelican lead.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Alvarado finds Winslow. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Pass to Anunoby. A second chance effort. Drummond in the post. He's against Martin. They shoot again. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Drummond. Pelicans pull it in. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Here's Alvarado. After Ben Simmons' bucket, Alvarado laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
McConnell passes to Simmons. Outside Butler. Now here's McConnell. He's defended by Alvarado. Inside. Here's Hayward. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
The pass to Butler. Now here's McConnell. He's defended by Alvarado. And it's sent back by Drummond. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Martin, and Winslow pulls it down. Hayward outside, over Reddish. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Here's Hayward, and the lead is down inside single digits. Hayward's got his second bucket.
Now, this is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the New Orleans Pelicans, going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Alex Caruso. Green is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position.
For your Pelicans, Mike Conley.
And so here's Denver, trailing here by 8. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
A shot by Reddish, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for Denver. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
To the middle, he's looking for Siakam and finds him. Off target with the jump hook.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Caruso. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Clippers. Brunson against Conley. Shoots from the right block. Here's Capella. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Out to the right wing. Stewart gets to Conley. Here's Beal. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Capella. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in this game. Reddish's shot is good. Reddish has got his first points of the night.
And that bump does not throw Cam Reddish off.
Runs in the pass to Green. Down low. And it's Green with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game, and there might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff. Conley with the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Here's Siakam. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
It's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark here in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Simmons, and it's Butler in for Mike Conley. Here's Brunson, and the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Caruso looking for an opening. That's another miss, number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Passes it to Valanciunas, and stolen by Siakam. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Now, I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
Pass to Reddish. Kicks it to Valanciunas. And Capella sends it back. To the inside. Beal with the steal. Down low. Stewart passes to Beal. Orleans moving it around. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Good work defensively by Capella. The Nuggets trail by 6. To the left side wing. Here's Brunson. Got a hand on it.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now, here's Reddish. He has 5. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Beal against Brunson. The 3. Pelicans pull it in. They've led by as many as 14 points. Beal finds Stewart. Now Beal. Back to Reddish. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Here's Caruso. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Caruso's got 9.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Beal dishes to Reddish. Outside, Beal. Out left to the wing. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The 2 biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
So for the Pelicans, Martin's checked in for Stewart. Edmund Sumner comes in for Reddish. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Beal. Big group substitution here for Denver. Drummond's checked in for Clint Capella. Gordon Hayward comes in for Pascal Siakam. Winslow's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. McConnell and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, coast to coast there. Jimmy Butler, one of the premier 2-way players in the league.
The Nuggets trail by 9. There's Winslow. Still scoreless. With the drive and the rejection by Valanciunas. Pass to Sumner. Lets it go from deep. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Alvarado with it. He's covered by McConnell. Winslow with it. They need this. Rebound by Sumner. Pelicans leading by 12. In the corner, it's Martin. And there's the pass to Sumner. Over to the left wing. Here's McConnell. Rebound, Andre Drummond.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Knocked loose and stolen by McConnell. Passes it to Valanciunas. Puts up a deep 3. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Valanciunas has got himself on the board with 3 there.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
A moment now to see the numbers for Jimmy Butler. Averaging 21 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Now here's Drummond. Nothing on the board. Lays it up off the glass.
Winslow out there surveying and finds the open man.
Pelicans leading by 13. McConnell kicks to Martin. Pass to Sumner. Back to Martin. Here's Butler. For by Winslow. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
The line for your Pelicans, Jimmy Butler.
The free throw drops for Butler. Now here's Caruso. He's got 11. And Edmund Sumner is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Off the inbound. He takes it up and lays it in. Alvarado's got his third basket of the night right there.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Nuggets trail by 16. Hayward outside. Some solid defense from Butler.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Alvarado passes to Hayward. No problem knocking that one down. Hayward's got 6.
And the release on Hayward's shot, just so smooth. He makes the play with urgency, but doesn't let that compromise his mechanics. And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now here's Caruso. He's got 11. Jonas grabs the board. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 17-6 run. McConnell kicks to Butler. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Alvarado passes to Winslow. He feeds it to Drummond. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
Assist goes to
Drummond's got his first basket of the night.
That's where you got to get Andre the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Here's Sumner, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Hayward right side over Butler, and Butler sends it back.
And Butler really, he's a two-way terror. I mean, that's the only way to say it, sending that one back.
And so it's New Orleans closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. What a start for Jimmy Butler. He had 23 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync. And the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around and it's striking.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their perimeter defense. Disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They've got Jimmy Butler. Bradley Beal is out there with Conley. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And that in-between Jay, Brunson capable.
New Orleans leading by 18. Pass to Stewart from outside the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Beal kicks to Stewart. And another 3 for New Orleans.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Drummond dishes to Capella. Drummond passes to Brunson. And the pass to Capella inside. Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
90 seconds now into the second half. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Siakam, good.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Conley kicks to Stewart. From deep. Conley's shot is off.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Fader on the way, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And Stewart gets it to go.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Drummond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Bradley Beal picks one up.
When Drummond has the ball where he likes it, he's going to attack with force. He's such a physical player that way.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Some changes for New Orleans. Simmons comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Reddish in for Jimmy Butler. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And Simmons slams it in.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Here's Brunson. The Pelicans make their last shot. Anunoby passes to Siakam. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Here's Stewart. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 4 assists now tonight. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses? They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
Now Brunson after the missed three from Cam Reddish. Brunson against Conley. Brunson, good.
Jalen Brunson.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Down low, here's Simmons. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Nuggets trail by 21. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Passes it to Beal. The tray. Drains the three-pointer. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 12. 6 to shoot. Over Stewart. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
A shot by Reddish, no good.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Something about the little guy willing to stick his nose in there. Brunson gets his team going with that kind of play.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for New Orleans. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature. His tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds. But I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. Now here's Simmons. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Ball's knocked loose. Siakam inside. Guarded by Simmons. Crafty move. That one a little long. Pelicans leading by 14. Pass to Martin. Over Green. And it's Martin that time on the assist from Simmons. Martin's got his first bucket of the night.
For Martin, refining the jumper has been vital for his game.
Here's Siakam. Goes back up. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, Reddish. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Sumner. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 16. Here's Caruso. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. McConnell passes to Martin. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Reddish has got 11 points.
Can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
Here's Hayward driving the lane, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Here's Alvarado. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Siakam's got 9 points here in the second half.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Reddish kicks to Sumner. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Now Alvarado. 6 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Simmons. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. 10 points for him.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
And the moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Saturday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Monday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Sacramento Kings.
And that game against Sacramento, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Justice Winslow, a very adaptable player in the NBA. One of those guys where coaches ask him to do a lot of things, and he does a lot of things quite well.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Butler's checked in. New Orleans leading by 16. Right side, Martin. Pass to Butler. Again, the Pelicans score.
And this is the type of scorer that Jimmy Butler can be, especially when he's getting to his spots.
Hayward passes to Siakam. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's the pass to Butler. Back to McConnell. And that one drops. McConnell's got 8 points.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Passes to Siakam. No good there. Some solid defense from Butler. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Here's Alvarado. He's covered by McConnell. Caruso, no good. New Orleans leading by 20. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Beal comes in for Edmund Sumner. And Denver also making a switch. Drummond's checked in for Justice Winslow. And Hayward at the stuff.
And using his underrated athleticism, Hayward is no stranger to throwing it down.
Back to McConnell. It's Martin on the wing. Tries again. Valanciunas, good.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Alvarado. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 9. He got it up. His shot misses. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pelicans on top, leading by 17. And will return shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with. We've got Jalen Brunson. Clint Capella is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Hayward. And it's Anunoby in at the 2. The 19-foot shot. Brunson, good.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson's got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Yes, that goes in.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The Nuggets trail by 17. Brunson the pass to Capella. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Mike Conley's checked in for T.J. McConnell. And Denver also making a switch. Green's checked in. New Orleans on D. They get it back. Capella dishes to Green. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one. Brunson against Conley. Stewart with the steal. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Here's Butler. And he banks in the layup. Butler's got 29 in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Butler. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
For 3.
Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. Over to the wing. There's the triple. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Brent, aren't even you amazed at the size of coaching staffs and all the support people these individual teams have now?
Yeah, some of the teams really go way out there with regards to almost a 1-to-1 ratio, Kevin, between player and coach. I just wonder sometimes if there's ideas that get shared, if they get convoluted with that many people. But if you're a player, man, the resources are there. Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
In the corner, it's Hayward. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Denver.
Yeah, Hayward's range can be devastating. The defense has to cover him beyond the arc.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal
It's
foul.
going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Team foul.
Clearly a foul.
At the line for New Orleans, Jimmy Butler.
That free throw good from Butler. Both good from the line that time. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Hayward goes in, and Hayward with the stuff.
And looking to get this team fired up. And Hayward does just that. Everybody on that bench likes to see him attacking the basket.
Here's Stewart. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Nuggets trail by 18 on Anunoby. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Butler kicks to Stewart. Over Green. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
Brunson, no good. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Brunson. Here's Green. The Nuggets with another miss.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Butler, no good. Denver's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. 14 feet away. The shot's good from Brunson.
Shooting while in rhythm. Brunson now becoming troublesome.
Butler with the ball. Now Green defending. Beal, that's for 2. Offensive rebound.
All the officials are all over that
Clint Capella. First personal foul. Second team foul.
At the line for your Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Hard to believe, isn't it, Brent? The three-point line was introduced as a 1-year trial back in 1979.
Yeah, crazy. It was so successful in the ABA, and then the 79-80 season kicks in. And if you remember, Kevin, Chris Ford, the first player for the Boston Celtics that was able to knock down the NBA's official first three-pointer.
Now, here's Anunoby. Good on the bucket.
Brunson with a great job of just the setup on that play.
Butler passes to Stewart. Beal, that's for 2. Nice shot from the wing. Beal's got 9 points now in just the second half.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Stewart. To the middle. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, the effort and the power that Valanciunas can play with puts him in great position to grab rebounds like that.
To the inside. And Hayward with the stuff.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Butler. Stewart. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Lets the 3 fly. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Conley kicks to Stewart. Now the pass to Butler. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Valanciunas. Denver grabs the miss.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And Butler sends it back. Hey, Brent, in recent years, we've seen the rise of sports analytics conventions, pro basketball negotiation competitions. I mean, they're really digging deep.
Well, they're not only digging deep, Kevin, but they're giving a tremendous opportunity to a swath of people that never thought they'd be part of the NBA. Look, if you're not 6'8" with a 35-inch vertical, that doesn't mean that you still don't have a place at the table in the NBA if you study hard enough, or you can make contributions to what the business side of basketball is all about.
Now here's Valanciunas after Clint Capella's miss. Misses in close.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
To the middle. Looking to get it going. Rebounded by Capella. Denver's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Anunoby. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Beal. Passes it to Valanciunas. Right wing. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. New Orleans making some changes here. Reddish, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Mike Conley. Denver also making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Clint Capella. Winslow comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. The Nuggets with another miss. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Banked in off the glass. Valanciunas has got 6 points in the quarter.
And Valanciunas has no problem showing up with that physical force and finishing through contact.
Got a piece of it. Here's Sumner. He's defended by Alvarado. Butler.
2 minutes remaining.
And the shot goes in.
2 minutes.
Butler's got 10 points here in the second half.
Tough points from a tough customer. Jimmy Butler just inviting the contact.
Caruso, the pass to Winslow. He takes it in. Pass to Alvarado. Off the mark, and the drop continues. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Those 3-pointers off the mark. Nuggets shooting around 41% on the night.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New Orleans.
When you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still 2 more to go in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jimmy Butler.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
At the line for your Pelicans, Jimmy Butler.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Pelicans, Ben Simmons comes in for Valanciunas, and Beal subbed in for Isaiah Stewart. The Nuggets also changing it up. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Hayward. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alex Caruso. Now here's Winslow. He dishes it to Drummond. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
At the line for your Pelicans, Jimmy Butler.
A free throw drops for Butler. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here are the Nuggets now. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's good.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
To the left wing. Butler kicks to Sumner. It's Beal on the wing for the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Brunson scanning the floor. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our play.